PrisonPlanet.tv member, it cost us $3,000, and we've got cheap bandwidth. For most of it, it'd be more than that, but we buy so much, it's more inexpensive to stream to over 200,000 people. But the computer calculates it's over 150,000 individuals. In the 27-hour live broadcast we did a few weeks ago for the Money Bomb, that cost us over $3,000. And so I would do this every day. I'd have a free video link for everyone every day if we had the funds. But you can do the math. If we streamed thousands of dollars of free video a day, that would turn into, what's 2 times 300 shows or so a year? 600, $900,000. So and that's a rough estimation. So we can't afford this every day, but this is so important, and I want this to get out to the full internet now, especially all of you folks that are on YouTube and the other video sites like Daily Motion and the rest of them. We're going to go live at PrisonPlanet.tv. We're already live at PrisonPlanet.tv for members. You can go there right now, 15 cents a day, and watch the show. But I just now had this idea to put up a free link for everyone for the balance of the broadcast as soon as we can get it up, because it's one thing to hear the FBI director of New York saying, yes, I saw the bomb, blow out the side of the building. And to hear firefighters talking about it. It's another thing to see the video. I mean, a lot of the people trying to debunk 9/11 truth, they just say these videos are fake, even though the government admits they're real. I see neocon operations still saying Operation Northwoods isn't real, even though ABC News, Associated Press, Baltimore Sun, you can go to the National Archives online, read Operation Northwoods, the plan to stage 9/11 style attacks. And they still just say it isn't real. So it's kind of like 11 years ago, I went to Operation Urban Warrior and other training drills and showed Marines on video training to take American citizens' guns. You've now seen it in Katrina. You've now seen them admitting on the news they're training for it 11 years later. I got hundreds of calls, emails, and letters saying it was all fake, that I had hired the Coronado amphibious aircraft carrier to land, that I had hired hovercraft and warrior fighting vehicles to land, thousands of Marines, troops from at least 8 other nations, the giant groups of role players they had to play the part of Americans. People said I'd hired those role players because they got confused by the fact that the military had hired actors to play the part. I mean, it was incredible. People cannot believe this stuff. But by seeing it, we may be able to make them understand. We wish 9/11 wasn't an inside job. It's a lot less scary if a ragtag groups of people, wearing turbans on their heads had done this. But I got the news flash for you. They didn't. And we're only focusing in on the bombs in the buildings because we know we were lied to about that. And if that's a lie, if Building 7's a lie, everything is a lie. If that's a lie, everything's a lie, and it is. Then you study every other area of 9/11. I mean, here's Fox News a week and a half ago. I was on Mancow this morning in a big kind of Republican-style show, and he had to admit, he goes, yeah, Alex, you're starting to really wake me and my audience up. It's true, Anwar al-Awlaki, #1 in Al-Qaeda now, #3 at the time of 9/11, at the Pentagon with the head brass and secret meetings and having dinner with him 2 months after 9/11 when he was on the news as one of the 9/11 masterminds. That's Fox News. They got the documents. Al-Qaeda leader dined at Pentagon just months after 9/11. I mean, you think I like this? You think I'm glad I've been proven right? You think I'm glad I've got Newsweek admitting the hijackers were trained at U.S. military bases? I mean, you think it's fun to interview the embassy head from Jeddah, Mr. Springman, when they were ordered to let the 9/11 hijackers into the U.S. even though they were flagged as terrorists? You think it's fun to be right about this? This isn't fun. You think it's fun to risk my life bringing this information? To risk my name, my family, everything else? I'm going to cover all the election news. I'm going to cover all the situations with the border. I'm going to get into the major political realignment happening, the latest military news, and then Jesse Ventura is joining us coming up in 40 minutes and 40 seconds. So he'll be on with us for a little more than an hour and 5 minutes total, so we can go over all these clips and get his take and his view on it on the other side. But again, what's my ETA on that video link going live, Matt? 5 minutes, it'll be live at Infowars.com, and then on PrisonPlanet.com, you'll just click on the link, there'll be a video box with a flash player right there for you. And then please send it out to everyone they know and tell them to tune in T-minus 40 minutes to hear Jesse Ventura with the most powerful 9/11 info ever. Stay with us.
What is a wind generator?
How can the wind produce power for a small cabin?
How can wind energy be stored and used during an emergency?
Can I assemble my own wind generator?
For answers to questions about wind power, visit windbluepower.com. Did you know the wind could provide your family with emergency power? It can with a wind generator from windbluepower.com. Learn how our amazing LightBreeze wind generator kits start charging a 12-volt battery and just 6 mile per hour wind. Or see the new Cyclone X2 dual kit featuring 2 wind generators on just 1 tower. And learn why schools and universities across the country utilize our products to teach about wind power and alternative energy at windbluepower.com. All kits qualify for a 30% IRS tax credit for residential energy efficient property. Enter coupon code RADIO for a 5% discount at windbluepower.com. That's windbluepower.com or call 800-976-0026. That's 800-976-0026.
This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded. And now, new socialist legislation is only compounding the problem. Number 4, dangerous weather is always a threat to local grids. Every year, thousands of families lose their power from weather-related outages. Number 5, a solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, one of my oldest sponsors. You can get more information at www.mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com. Remember, the government doesn't own the sun, so go to mysolarbackup.com or call 1-877-327-0365.
Hi, this is Dwayne Daly with Midas Resources, Precious Metals Brokers, and my phone number is 800-686-2237, extension 115. If you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, then perhaps it's time for a change. You have the opportunity to make a change in November by voting, and the opportunity to make a change in your financial security today by calling me, Dwayne Daly. Get the stability and peace of mind that you deserve with gold and silver, a form of wealth protection for 5,000 years. As the inflation pinch becomes tighter and the dollar continues to devalue, while stocks remain iffy at best, stop the bleeding with precious metals. Metals will let you retain your purchasing power, protect your assets, and stop inflation the day you get in. I have many different ways to accomplish this, from metals for possession to IRA rollovers, tax-free, and everything in between. So if you would like to turn your scrambled nest egg into a souffle, call me, Dwayne Daly, at 800-686-2237, extension 115. 800-686-2237, extension 115. If you are ready for a change, please call Dwayne Daly.
Are you concerned about dropping or losing your cell phone? Are you tired of dealing with cell phone clips or holsters? Then this message is for you. Introducing Clip Hanger, the best and most affordable cell phone holder on the market, made to keep your phone secure and accessible. Clip Hanger works with all cell phones, including the iPhone, Droid, BlackBerry, and even iPods. When attached to a pant loop, Clip Hanger won't poke when you sit down. And for women, Clip Hanger easily attaches to any purse strap. Carry a phone in your pocket? Simply use one finger to pull it out with Clip Hanger. Clip Hanger is thin and simple, has a 1-year warranty against breakage, and prices start at only $10.95. With your Clip Hanger purchase, we'll also send you the auto hook for your car and ship everything to you absolutely free. See the amazing Clip Hanger and the Clip Hanger Lite with its built-in LED flashlight at myphoneclip.com. To order, call 801-719-2680. That's 801-719-2680. Or visit myphoneclip.com to get your Clip Hanger today.
He's the T-Rex of political talk. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
We're live. It is Wednesday, the 27th day of October 2010. Governor Jesse Ventura will be joining us for a 9/11 breakdown of the latest incredible information. New York FBI director on the day of 9/11 saying he witnessed one of the big bombs going off after the planes had hit. Other witnesses reporting bombs going off seconds before the planes hit. This is all incredible, and the government tried to suppress these videos. And imagine, as the Center for 9/11 Studies tries to go through the 5 terabytes 5 terabytes. Even with high-quality video, 5 terabytes is just, depending on how you compress it, 20, 30, 40, 50 hours. These are cruddy, compressed web videos. They have reported that they have just thousands of them they're trying to go through. And it's just, and this is all the stuff NIST wouldn't release. They released everything else. And every video they pull up is bombs going off, police talking about it, firemen talking about it, FBI people. Don't you know why they don't want this information out? Because they blew those towers, all 3 of them, right in front of all of us, and they think we're stupid enough to buy into their official story. Okay, my head is spinning here. We've got all of Jack Conway's dirty tricks in Kentucky that are just off the chart. And the media is ignoring the fact that his brother basically resigned as a deputy prosecutor in another county, and then that the state attorney general warned him through detectives in the department that he was being investigated for narcotics trafficking. A deputy prosecutor accused of narcotics use and trafficking, and then his brother protecting him. Yeah. And we're surprised he questions Rand Paul's religion and implies he's kidnapping women. And they've got these clearly staged events with people scuffling and the media running with it. But then when the big Democrat unions beat people up all over the country, it gets ignored. We've got that information. We've got election fraud and electronic voting scams going on massively right now. In fact, I want to get Bev Harris on the next few days of black box voting immediately. That's a note to producers. Immediately. As soon as we can, tomorrow preferably. And she's one of the best experts out there, and she's chronicling all this, and I've got all the mainstream news on that here in front of me. We've got Democrats defecting to the Republicans at the federal and state level all over the map. They are in free fall. They are running against their own President Obama now. And I've seen Democratic operatives on MSNBC say, this is a good thing. Obama's unpopular. They should be deceptive and claim that they don't like him to win. And we've still got, what, 5, 6 days, 7 days? How many is it till Super Tuesday? How many days is that? 5, 6 days. I'll expect for them to say Rand Paul murdered Kennedy tomorrow. They'll probably say he's got, women in his basement. They'll probably say he killed the Easter Bunny. They'll probably say he's a Chinese jet pilot from Pluto. They'll probably say that, he caused the banking crisis. None of it true, but they don't care. That's how desperate these people are. We're going to get into that after the break. But here's just the news today. Lawmakers may probe late military ballots. That's out of the news in Illinois. It's in Fox News. It's the Chicago Tribune. All over the country, hundreds of thousands of ballots. Troops aren't going to be able to have their vote accounted for. Nevada voters complain of problems at polls. County says touchscreens are sensitive, but they keep reporting that they can't vote for Sharon Angle. The only person they can vote for is Harry Reid. And Obama is campaigning there, telling the illegal aliens to vote for him. And in Nevada and Arizona, guess what's being announced? They are not asking for IDs in those key states to be able to vote. Notice it's all the illegal alien-run states that you can't see an ID. In Texas, is one of the only states where we're overrun with illegal aliens where they do make you show an ID. But they're now reporting that many counties are not enforcing that law. But here's another one. Voters report problem with ballot machines. I've got another one here. Arizona voter ID law overturned. Politico. A 6-year-old Arizona law requiring voters prove their citizenship in order to register to vote was struck down. The illegals get to vote. But the vets, the troops, the active duty, you don't get to. There's a big boil-down article at prisonplanet.com, Infowars.net, and Infowars.com. Election fraud worries already rampant. Widespread reports of machines flipping votes. And it just goes on and on and on that front. Meanwhile, we've got some good economic news. Bank of America hit with foreclosure class action suit. CNN actually being honest for once, trying to stay relevant. Want to get away with murder? Become a bank. How about a super bank, not your local bank? Karzai, the president of Afghanistan, says Blackwater behind terrorism. Treasury shields Citigroup from corruption probes. We'll get into the Conway behavior against Rand Paul. It's all coming up on the other side of this quick break. And then Jesse Ventura, that live video link, free for everyone, is now